Once you learn this, reality will never be the same, because the truth is, you've been creating it all along. Neville Goddard, one of the greatest metaphysical teachers of the 20th century, taught that imagination is not just daydreaming. Imagination is God, the creative power of the universe itself. But here's what most people don't realize. This wasn't just Neville's idea. The ancients knew this too. From Egyptian mystery schools, to Hindu philosophy, to Buddhist teachings, to early Christianity, the same secret is hidden: you are the creator of your world. Neville taught something radical, that every assumption you persist in, every image you hold in your mind, every feeling you accept as real, becomes your lived reality. He called it living in the end. If you want a new life, you must imagine yourself already having it. Not someday, not far away, but now, in your inner world, because your inner world is the seed of the outer world, as within, so without. And once you assume it, the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. But this wasn't a new discovery. Thousands of years earlier, the Egyptians taught in the Hermetic texts, the all is mind, the universe is mental. This means that everything you experience is first born in consciousness. In India, the Vedas and the Upanishads declare, Atman is Brahman, the self and the universe are one. In Buddhism, the teachings on emptiness reveal that the external world has no fixed nature, apart from the mind that perceives it. And in the Gospel of Thomas, Jesus is quoted as saying, "If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you." These are all pointing to the same hidden teaching. Your consciousness creates reality. Think about it. Every religion has its creation story. But what if creation is happening right now, through you? What if Genesis, in the beginning, God said, "Let there be light," is not just history, but a blueprint? Words, thought, imagination, they are the spark of reality. The ancient Sufis, the mystics of Islam, said the same thing, that the world is a mirror, reflecting back the state of the heart. The Native American traditions spoke of the dream time, the idea that reality is like a dream we are all weaving together. Over and over again, cultures separated by thousands of miles whispered the same truth. We are not just living in the universe, we are dreaming it into being. So how does this work? Neville explained that feeling is the secret. It's not enough to just think about what you want. You must feel it real. You must embody it in imagination until it feels natural. Science even hints at this truth. Modern studies in neuroscience show the brain doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and physical ones. When you imagine, you are literally rewiring your mind, and the mind is what shapes matter. Quantum physics echoes this idea too. At the smallest levels of reality, particles exist in a state of potential until observed. Consciousness collapses the wave into form. Observation creates reality. That's why so many people start noticing angel numbers, synchronicities, strange coincidences once they awaken to this truth. The universe, or rather, your own subconscious, begins sending confirmations. 11 on the clock, a song lyric at the perfect moment, a conversation that answers a question you never spoke aloud. These are not random. They are reflections of the state you hold within yourself. The more you align with the idea that you are the creator, the more the universe bends to reflect that belief. Think of a time in your life when you knew something would happen, and it did. Maybe you felt deep down that you'd meet a certain person, and then they appeared. Maybe you imagined a new job, a new home, or even a crisis, and it unfolded almost exactly as you pictured. Was that chance? Or was it evidence of the power you carry? The ancients would tell you it was the latter. The Egyptians carved into stone, "Man, know thyself, and you shall know the gods." The Hindu sages said, "You become what you think." And Neville simplified it in modern language. An assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. So, what does this mean for you? It means you no longer need to wait for the world to change. You no longer need to beg, to chase, or to struggle. You can begin within, tonight, as you fall asleep. Imagine the scene of the life you desire. Feel it as if it's already true. Hear the words, see the images, feel the emotions. Don't wait for evidence in the outer world. You are planting the seed, and just like any seed, it must take root in the invisible before it appears in the visible. Once you learn this, reality will never be the same, because you will stop waiting for the world to change and realize you are the one who changes it. This is the secret Neville Goddard shared, and it's the truth the ancients always knew. You are the dreamer and the dream. You are not just in the universe, you are the universe. So, what will you imagine into existence today?